have seen various post sales come and go. So what's so special about ketone drinks and kinesiology tapes? Let's find out.
Our favorite foods are packed with calories. But did you know exactly how much damage are they causing to your calorie meter?
There's a war on in the fitness world between conventional gymming and self-training. Let's see who wins.
Running is supposed to be the most doable form of exercise. All you need is a pair of shoes, right?
You could broadly and quite neatly divide the world's fitness population into two categories. The gymophiles, we love the gym and everything about it. And the gymophobes, we simply can't stand it. And if you were to put us in the same room, you're going to witness the big fight. The gymophiles have quite an extensive argument. Leave aside all the writing on the wall, gaining that membership in itself is quite a motivating factor. With that hefty gym fee, this is a commitment you would want to keep. But is that gym fee too expensive? With all that equipment at the gym, you're bound to find something that suits your fitness needs. And once you're there, the gym provides an environment that is conducive to tough workouts. You will definitely end up pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone. But be warned, your comfort zone may be invaded in peak hours when everyone hits the gym at the same time. When you train with the pros, you aim to be like the pros. This is the biggest advantage a gymophile has. Keep in mind though that your personal instructor comes with a price tag and a lot of prior commitments.
Now we'll do 15 repetitions. Start. 1, back in. 2, breathe out. 3.
Once you are a part of the gym-going fraternity, even the rain won't stop you. It's all indoors. The traffic getting you there may blow your blood pressure through the roof though, but that's just a small price to pay for all that excessive fitness. As for the gymophobes, they don't need to go very far. Just wear your shoes and step up the pace to hit the treadmill. All this in the comfort of your own home. Anytime is exercise time would be a great motto, wouldn't it? But really ask yourself, are you motivated enough to stick to that regime day in and day out, come hail or shine? There is something to be said about the sheer number of home fitness equipment in this country that ends up as a clothes rack. Nothing motivates a person more than a new shiny toy, and owning a fitness one makes it feel like money well spent. This is no cheap equipment to own. Honestly though, after a long day's work, if you had the choice between hitting the sack and hitting the exerciser, think, which one are you more likely to choose? Hey, maybe the best things in life are free, and the great outdoors with time away from the chaos is what brings sanity to our everyday timeline crunch work life. Take that away from the gymophobe and they are like a fish out of water. Beautiful, right? Now add to that a dollop of hot sunshine in the summers, a scoop of rain in the monsoons, a dog here and a monkey there, and you truly are in the outdoors. Not quite as ideal as you thought, is it? The flexibility to change their workout every day is an awesome way to exercise. No monotony or boredom in this. But without a proper goal-oriented workout plan or someone to see you optimize this routine, you are working blind. With no progression plans, how much can you possibly proceed? So which one wins? You might say that getting in some fitness is better than nothing at all. And self-motivation can be developed. It's a great discipline to have if you can get there. But in my opinion, prescribing workouts to yourself is not really going to get you that far. It's as bad as self-medication. Don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. As yummy as your favorite foods may be, they're going to do you much more harm than they're going to do you good. So what you really need to keep in mind is how much damage are they causing to your daily calorie meter.
1 billion people with more than 52 languages and multiple dialects. India. And it's only fair we have a plethora of food options to offer. Masala dosa, momos, pav bhaji, pizza, parathas, rajma chawal, curry chawal, paneer chawal, lemon tarts, black forest pastries, muffins, dhokla, thepla, fafda, jalebi, halwa, laddu besan, moong and bundi. We have them all. But how do we make sure we can actually have them all? Let's decalorize a few of our tasty yummies. Rajma chawal. This popular choice for a lazy Sunday lunch will rarely stop at just a single serving. Totaling a staggering 285 kilocalories, it could translate roughly into at least an hour's intense workout. And if you're gonna reach out for seconds, do the math. So does that mean we ditch our favorite food? Not necessarily. Replace the white rice with brown rice and you see a dent of 40 kilocalories. Ditch the rice, go with a spicy and lemony rajma chaat. Add a few veggies to it and aha! Now we're talking! One serving adds up to only 130 kilocalories. It fits in perfectly for a meal right after a workout. A single aloo paratha with a dollop of ghee is at a staggering 290 kilocalories. That's another couple of hours at the gym to burn it off. Give it up? Well, you could if you like. Or you could have it without the ghee. That brings the calorie count down to 150 kilocalories.
Do you have a sweet tooth? Do you find yourself reaching for that yummy cake when no one is watching? Well, think again. A single slice of black forest cake can cost you 3 hours of gymming or an extra inch around your waistline. Well, I'm not holding you back completely. But when you are reaching out, might as well go for that regular muffin. And to be more sinful, you can add a scoop of vanilla ice cream. There are more good foods to eat and much lesser than a slice of cake.
If you want to play with the big boys of calorie loaders, you have to dive into a double cheeseburger as it weighs in at a huge 350 kilocalories. But if you are a giant slayer, remove the cheese and watch the kilocalorie count drop drastically. Knock the wind out of the sails of a regular margarita pizza by opting for a thin crust instead. For all those South Indian delicacy food fans like me, here's my favorite one, the masala in your masala dosa. That alone is a good 250 calories. Take it out of the equation and you have a lot less workout to do in the gym.
Knowledge is power. Know what you're eating and know when you're overloading your system. Because every calorie counts.
Every calorie counts, and no one knows it better than us in the performance industry, where injuries are a game changer.
These colorful strips are not a fashion statement but are basically elastic adhesive tapes that are applied to the body part where there is a pain or dysfunction. Reduction of pain through stimulation of nerve endings, increased range of motion due to increased local circulation, and better support are the popular theories on it. So do they really do what the claims say they do? Even though it is assumed that kinesiology tapes function by providing better sense of joint movement and position, recent research doesn't support these claims. But that doesn't mean they are not beneficial. Kinesio tapes are used for two purposes. First is for therapeutic purpose to tackle pain and dysfunction. The second use of kinesio tapes is to prevent first-time or recurrent injuries in susceptible body parts. Research also shows that kinesio taping can delay fatigue that sets in the back, leading to better tolerance of back pain. But frankly, there simply isn't enough conclusive data to show that kinesio taping improves muscle strength, range of motion of joints, and alignment of knees or feet, or that it would prevent injuries, contrary to what is claimed. Neither does it have any proven long-term benefits.
Promises, promises, promises. Some to enhance your performance by managing your injuries better. Others to take you to the next level by increasing your energies. Ketone drinks claim to do just that.
Ketones are the tiny but powerful source of energy our body makes naturally for our brain and muscles when we start using up our fat stores. This happens when all carbohydrates around have been used up, which can be the case in long-duration sustained sports like marathon, triathlon, and others. Ketones are slightly raised in the mornings before breakfast because we haven't eaten for a while. And if you fast for a few days or go on a diet, your ketone levels shoot higher still. Ketones since then have been replicated in a lab by an Oxford professor, and now instead of having to follow difficult diets with unpleasant side effects, you can just add ketones to a normal diet and lose weight. Sounds pretty good so far. But what if your goal is not only to get slimmer, but to perform better in a fitness routine? Ketones claim a 2% increase in performance that translates to a massive 3 minutes improvement in a marathon. That's a huge edge in elite sports people. But in sports like football, cricket, and even normal gymming, where the body is dependent on glucose to power the exercise, ketones play a very limited part.
Ketone drinks are way too new in the market and the jury is still out. On the other side of the break, let's find out what our experts have to say about these blade runners.